Hello world. Welcome to another episode of Lightwork, baby. Now today's video is going to be about the devil and his deceptions and all the tricks he likes to pull and the different things, the tactics that he likes to use to fool us, to deceive us, to join him in the abyss. Now let's take it back to the beginning. So you had Adam and Eve, which when you do the translation, it's more than one person. Adam wasn't meant to be one person, nor Eve. It was many people. But besides the point, so we were made in God's image. I mean, we know that it says that, and the earth more than likely was made in heaven's image to a certain degree. And you had people out here living. You could walk up to a lion and all these crazy ass animals that if you done today, you would get bit. They eat you. But back then, they were laying on them, playing with them, petting them. Everything was, harmonic, good, positive, love state frequency. You know what I mean? If God made it, it's only going to be pure. It's only going to be good. It's only going to be love. But then that's where the serpent comes in to deceive them, they only had one thing. You get paradise. Anything you want. It's here. It's good. Food, water, you know what I'm saying? Be fruitful on the land. Do anything you want. Just don't eat that fruit. And so they got into the head. They let that serpent, the devil, get into the head with his deceptions, his tricks, and say, eat that plant. Go ahead. He's lying to you. He doesn't want you to be as smart as him. He wants you to keep you on a low level. Get on the high level with him. You know what I mean? Do like, not telling them this, but like do like I did. You know what I mean? Forbid him. Go do your own thing. And they thought about it. And they let him convince him because God stepped away and like, let me see what the choice is gonna be. Are they gonna listen to me who's giving them everything, or just some wicked thing that's talking to them here? What's it gonna be? Like in my head, I would imagine obvious test, but they took it a different way and they bit it. And once they bit it, their eyes were open, putting on clothes. Hold up, I'm naked, and realizing things that didn't matter when you're pure. Now, when they bit the fruit was the good and the bad. It was the yin yang. It was like a yin yang fruit. You know what I mean? It had good and bad in it to where they knew what God knew. God knows right from wrong. These people that he put down here, they were living positive lives, all love frequency. Now they bit the fruit. Now they know about the other side, the dark side. And that's why he wanted them to bite it, because he knew whenever they knew about the dark side, it would mess their head up. Like I said, they try to cover themselves up with leaves and all that. So believe it, it's just all deception is what he does. He's basically the opposite. That's the thing about these celebrities. They get a taste of the fame and the fortune, which don't last too long. 30, 40, 50, 60 years, 70, even 100 years. A blip. It's not a long time. Time makes you feel like it's a long time, but it's not a long time. It's not until you're on your deathbed and you realize, damn, life was short. I wish I would have lived like this. That's why you got to live how you want to live. How you want to live in your head, that's how you got to live out here in the world. Be that person. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to compliment somebody if you see them looking good. And just feel free to share the love. Because when it's time to go, you're going to be like, damn, I wasted my life being an introvert, staying away from people, being negative, or not living, or being shy. You're not living, and you're going to be mad at yourself, because this is your life. This is your experience that you got here, and you got to choose to do what you want to do with it, and people are not fulfilling how they truly want to do it. Now back to these celebrities. They get a taste of the fame. You know what I mean? He'll give them some money, give them some fame, have people cheering their names and all that, get some groupies and all that. And they're like, damn, this is badass. This is where I want to be. This is the perfect spot. Everything is good right now. It's like a sweet spot before. They always tell you before it was dope when it first started off. And then you get to that door. Ooh, what you gonna do? Gonna get down with this gay agenda? You gonna sacrifice somebody? Like what is you gonna do to the blood needs to be on your hands in order for you to prosper, to keep being a famous person, to keep making all these millions and shit. You need to have blood. Ain't no pure person out here with that's famous. All these people got blood on their hands. Even the ones that try to convince you. I mean, it's good that they try to convince you that it's not good that they're trying to convince you that they're good, but it's good that they're trying to preach a positive message to you to where you don't end up where they're at. People like K-Dot. People will say K-Dot, Tupac, all these people, they never sold their soul. These people got M's. These people got mansions. These people got all the other things all the other people got. I think K-Dot's net worth is like 30 mil. had to sell out, had to make some sacrifices, had to do something that you may not know about right off the jump, but the dark, what's done in the dark always comes to the light, regardless. So you may praise him high now, and that's not even a jab at him, because I like K Dot personally. He's not making wicked ass music, even though he's sold out. You know what I mean? So he's trying to help you, because he's like, damn, I took this road. Y'all need to know, y'all need to go down this road, or I took this road and I'm at least about to tell y'all I took this road through music and subliminals and all that to let you know what I personally got to go through. Yeah, I got the M's and all that, but it always comes with a price. Nigga, Kanye had to sacrifice his mother. It's like, yeah, I got the fame and all that, and then when he done it, boom, damn, that's fucked. Like, you lost your mom. Like, that's somebody that you love, you went from birth, but now he blew up. One of the biggest, people calling him a genius. Everybody's buying his music now. Look how he blew up. Go back and look at the stages. He got the taste of it. Started messing with, you know what I mean, Jay-Z and all that. Got a taste of the fame. Got to see how he lived. And it's like, well, you could be this too, but you gotta make a sacrifice, man. What you mean I gotta make a sacrifice? You gotta let your moms go, bro. You gotta let somebody that you love, truly, not just like a nigga that you link up with for somebody that you mess with. Now, you can do small sacrifices like that, link up with somebody, and then like Meek did, Lil Snoop, shit like that, or like more recently with Drake and his homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do that, but if you want the big money, the more love that you have investing in somebody is what's going to get you on the opposite spectrum of being more bigger. So you do a little one, you get little. You do a big, you get big. Look how he blew up after that. It's Kanye. Everybody know who he is. He's an international star now. But look how sick it made him whenever he done that. And now he has to live with that for the rest of his life. That's what I'm saying. These people get mansions and they get everything that you lust for, that you want to be like. But just know that these people are always inside unhappy. They may look happy on the outside and their life may look great, but on the inside, these people are dying because they have blood on their hands. They've either gotten some blood sacrifice shit or had to do some gay stuff, like, and you wouldn't like, why is it always this and that? Because all the morals that God has set, he's going to do the opposite. He's the opposite. Good, bad. You know what I mean? Like, as simple as that. Like, he tells you the world is a globe, it's flat. Like, what Yahshua serving, I wasn't even believing some of his videos at first. Like, man, some of these females, or a lot of these females out here, man, he goes down, look at the wide shoulders, look at the long fingers and all this and that. Look how the curve is straight and it's not like a woman's curves and all that. I'm like looking at it like, at first I was like, this nigga crazy. Ain't no way in hell. People like Kim K or Beyonce, all these people got male D, like all this crazy shit. Until I looked at it, my eyes were opened up a little bit more to that next level. It's like, this nigga is right. At first it sounded crazy, but now I'm looking like, man, this nigga is right. There ain't no curves. You got wide ass shoulders. There is a big ass barber. Like, it's not convincing, but it's when your eyes open up, you start to see the facts, and then it just makes you think about everything else. Well, if everything else is opposite, why wouldn't that be opposite? I mean, this nigga out here working hard to deceive, working hard while you sleep. This nigga somewhere deceiving, boy. Like, and it's on opposite scale. So these celebrities don't understand, or you don't understand about these celebrities, that they're really doing wicked shit. So the blood's on their hands and their soul to where they'll never be able to go with the Most High. Like God said, a rich man, ain't no place for a rich man in heaven. You didn't have it all here. You ain't have to learn nothing or go through no experiences to evolve and to grow up into a better person if you always had it here. With a silver spoon in your mouth and living the good life. You ain't gonna live the good life here and then die and live the good life as well. It don't work like that. Not saying that successful people can't be good people, but as far as these people that are big stars and people that, you know, sold out, they ain't going nowhere. Because, like, on a spiritual level, whenever you do homo stuff or practicing the homo rituals or even murder and blood sacrifices like that, it makes your chakras, I'm gonna make a video on this next, your chakras are now going the opposite way. So instead of going more to that good, you remember the yin and the yin, so instead of it going more to the good side, it's going more to the bad side, with all the more stuff that you take in is sitting on your soul. This is how the shit sits on your soul, through your chakras. You know what I mean? Chakra means wheel, vortex, spinning front and back. It's sucking in energy, and you can store energy, but I'll get into that with the chakras later. This is about his deceptions. Now these celebrities think, like Cat Williams told you, he got a little, they gave him a taste, And he came out and told the people, man, they in here doing mansion parties. They got niggas popping niggas in the ass when Pandora masks on. I'm seeing all type of crazy shit that I never thought it was like this from whenever I first started. And now look at him. When's the last time you heard about Cat Williams? In a good way. No, because this nigga controls all of that shit. As soon as you speak out, you could either die or you could be look like a fool in front of the public to where you're crazy. They don't believe you, like Tequila and people like B.O.B. or Kyrie Irving. You speak against the things that you know that are right. You know that are right, but these people can't know that are right, and you're trying to tell them the truth, and you'll be looked like a fool. That's always the goal. You'll look like a fool in front of the masses. You know what I mean? They'll put you on front lines. B.O.B. thinks the world is fat. B.O.B. thinks people are cloned, and people are getting cloned and all this shit. It makes you think that it's crazy. Really, these people ain't crazy. And really, in 2018, I need to wake up and realize this, because people are connecting the dots. And people are already connecting the dots for you. So now you don't even have to do too much thinking, because people like me and other people out there doing way more in-depth research into these things are connecting the dots for you. So all you have to do is just shut up and listen and take the information that's given to you. But people are still asleep. They wouldn't throw it off as, oh, that's not real, and I gotta go, to work, and all these other distractions out here. Football, basketball, all these things are distractions. They're ciphering your energy. They put you in a big ass dome with people cheering. Of course, anything that you see on TV, just know that it's rigged. Football is rigged. Basketball is rigged. You're not really sitting out here watching these people participate. That's why a lot of these celebrities, these people are miserable, because they know the truth. And once you know the truth, you realize, damn, I was better off without all this shit. I was better off being a regular person, because now, if I want to grow and be what the people expect me to be, like Drake, great artist. Imagine if that nigga would have flopped. He wouldn't let it happen. He's talked too much shit. He's got too much other people behind him to where if he flopped or something, it would crush him. So now he's like, damn, I gotta do these sacrifices. Homies dying around me left and right, and now the nigga is miserable, or possibly cloned at this point. Like people like him, people that you know are cloned. They said he died in a car wreck a while back. So people find this knowledge, and sometimes it makes them go crazy. They get hooked. That's why a lot of these people are on drugs, because they're trying to numb the pain that they have inside of them for all the wicked shit that they've done. So they do drugs and do all this other shit and try to have you on drugs, do all this other shit, because misery loves company. They know they've been tricked, so fuck it. Trick them too. I've been tricked. They got me. They said back to him. They said he got into a car wreck and died. Now before this, he was talking in the interview, talking about, man, they need to hurry up with this clone shit. They need to hurry up so I can produce, rap, and act all at the same time with multiple versions of me. You know what I mean? They need to hurry up with this. Got into the car wreck, then came back freestyling like, I feel like a million man. After the car crash, they rebuilt my ass and all this other thing. You can look it up. It's all in your face. Look at the Rap God video. They got him connected to these different, and sitting in the chair with these brain connectors, to, cipher. There's like I was telling you on another video, give the memory back. They can take your memory and put it into these clones to make it everything that you were. So really it's sick, because you're worshiping a dead idol, or what you would call an idol, but they're really dead, and this image is being pimped. Kevin Hart even said whenever the shit was getting big with Gucci and all that, they were like, hold on. Too many people waking up to this clone shit. That's almost one of the biggest shits we got. That's how we trying to achieve be immortal and shit. We can't let the masses be digging too much into this. Have the CIA put out a statement. Yeah, the CIA says that they haven't done nothing with Gucci, and they don't know what they're talking about. It'll get most of these people to shut up. Now, and they got a lot of people to get off it. Okay, Gucci ain't clone. Fuck it. CIA said it. They ain't dealing with them. All it takes is somebody in a suit come up there and tell you what's what for a lot of people to believe it, because he's important. They give a big ass title at the bottom of the screen. Oh, this is the top scientist at or this is the top CIA, or this is the top FBI person, to make you feel like, oh, what they're telling me is about to be true. They know what's up, when really it's could be that person, but they're just giving you deceit. You know what I mean? And another thing they like to do with shit that's true is make it seem like a joke. I've seen Obama, and I think like maybe like 2 or 3 conferences where he's talking about flat earth, and whoa, they'll sail right over the flat earth. If it's flat, they'll sail right off the side of it, and like trying to slander it. Kevin Hart coming out on the TV. You can look at the video. Look like they already had this shit staged and set up. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this, you say this, and I'm gonna say that, and you get on there. So how do you do it? Everything that you do, I'm cloned. It's about a good 3 or 4 of me being dead ass real, but I'm cloned. Yeah, this is about a good. That's how I'm able to do all that I am, everything that I'm able to do. Bullshit, and they're trying to make it seem like a joke. Ha ha ha. Was that really funny? Saying that you're cloned, that's how you're able to do all that you do. That's literally a laugh. That's a joke. That's funny. It's like when people like me see it, I'm just like something else. But other people, oh, it's funny. Oh, he's just being dumb. It's Kevin Hart. Listen to him. But like Cat Williams, you can see that Kevin Hart's. That's why him and Cat Williams beef, because he went to that extra door. He sold out. Cat Williams didn't sell out, and he know that he sold out. So now he's mad. Like, look at this sellout ass nigga. He went through the door. He did all that shit that I wasn't gonna let my morals do. So he's being in every movie. This nigga's blowing up. I don't know who he sacrificed yet, or what he did. He could be doing the homo role, or whatever other things they got going on there, or getting cloned. Because being cloned is basically selling your soul. Because at any time you fuck up, they feel like you're not needed no more. The real you is starting to Kanye and go on stage and blah, 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 blah. Bah, kill them. We got clones of them. We already got your memory saved. We have your DNA. What is the purpose of the real you if you're going to be acting up? Get rid of your ass. Simple as that. We can make them as fast as we want to, as many as you want to, and people never believe you, or we'll just take away the memory that you ever had of even trying to speak out against us and put something that like... shit is getting wicked, and people never want to believe this, but these are his deceptions. Everything that you see on TV, that's his shit. These phones recorded. This is his shit. You're being watched. You go stop at a stoplight. They get cameras on top of there. You go in the store. Cameras all in the store. So basically, with this phone plus all the cameras that you have around you, you're 24/7 being tracked. 24/7, easy. Whenever they want to know where you're at, it's there. Like I forgot what movie it was. It's called God's Eye. Type in somebody's name, boom, you got it. You got person in the car, going to the store, going home, and now he's here. Oh, he's texting his home. He's about to go over there. Boom, boom, cut on the front screen. Now we can see him on our screen, and we can see what he's doing and what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Even when your phone's off, cut on the mic. You give Facebook all these permissions. You give Facebook, excuse me, and all these other apps access to all this permission. Whenever you want to do something on Facebook, oh, we need your mic. Oh, we need access to your camera. We need access to your photos. Why do you think this is? Wake up. It's deception. Now with this internet shit, I'm thinking that they're trying to make some type of a consciousness out of the internet. Sounds crazy now, but go look at your movies like Ex Machina, where they had the robots and he was building them and all this and that, and he had the little brain that was all of the webs, feelings, the consciousness, all the stuff that you type and all the feelings, that all that was getting put into these things. And it outsmarted the man, and the bitch actually ended up getting away in the end. So they're trying to tell you that at this point in time, they got shit on their hands that can outsmart them. They even had some robots that they were building that they had to shut down because they started communicating with themselves and making up their own language. And this ain't even nothing that high tech. These were just regular starting off robots that they had. These wasn't like humanoid robots and nothing like that. These are just some robots that they were working with. They learned that these niggas are making their own language and communicating in the language we can't understand. That's what happens whenever they do this, but they're driving forward with it. Let's merge man and machine together, so machine could outsmart man, and you be on some Matrix shit, just being used as a battery. Your soul will be used as just a battery type shit. But yeah, this is all many deceptions that he used. Football, basketball, all this shit, distractions and deceptions. But why? To distract you from the fact of knowing that God exists. That's the same thing he did with the world. Like, he sat back and made this master plan. I'm going to deceive them all. Like it said in the Bible, many will be deceived in the end. I'm going to deceive them all. So they have to end up with me. Don't let this nigga trick you. Just know that this is a moment of time. And on the other side, whenever this flesh, this piece of meat, this vessel goes, there's a soul inside of you that lives forever and has to deal with the repercussions of the things that you've done on this earth, thus karma. So you have to live out everything, every bad thing you ever made somebody feel. All that shit is gonna come back at you as soon as you leave out of this vessel. So think about the life you lead. Think about how you treat people, because all the feelings, how you make other people feel, and all that shit, it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks on time of passing out of this vessel. You're gonna realize, oh, I fucked up. Just like the Satanist man, the big guy that died with the bald head that was running shit. It wasn't to being on his deathbed he realized, oh my God, what have I done? I fucked up, because he was teeter-tottering in between the middle. And when you teeter-totter in between the middle and you're about to die, your eyes start to open, your spiritual eyes start to open. You may see things around you that you didn't see. And he realized, oh my God, I fucked up. He saw them demons waiting for his ass. Like, you a big boy. We got a special place for them people like you that deceive a lot of people. A lot of these celebrities out here deceiving a lot of people. There's a special place. They're being, like, it's the opposite. This is what y'all gotta realize. They're being worshipped and praised up here, but when they die, the complete opposite. There's be a special place for all the people that deceive people by the masses and lead them astray from God. Like, there's a special place for them. It's simple as that. I'm already at 20 minutes. I myself have to go to work and be a slave. So I'm in it right here. I didn't expect this one to go for that long, but I'll probably make a part 2, because there's still a lot of things that I could talk about and give to y'all about the deception and what this nigga likes to do. So y'all stay awoke out there. If not, try to wake up. Fuck with a nigga. If you're watching this video, I've been forgetting to say this in all my previous other videos. Please subscribe to a nigga channel. Mess with me, because I'm only dropping knowledge. That being said, love y'all. Peace out.